Extra minutes.
This is not legalising pot. This isn't marijuana for social use. This debate, this very controversial debate, is about legalising marijuana, legalising cannabis purely for medical use. From what I've found is that many Australians are ready to use medical marijuana, to use medical cannabis, because there are people out there genuinely suffering, particularly some young children, who their parents believe, based on what they've seen in America and the evidence that we've seen, could really be helped or cured even by using medical marijuana.
It's ridiculous. There are other children that are taking medical marijuana in Australia through illegal means. We don't want to do that. Zali has enough brain trauma already that for us to try something that isn't tested could be quite detrimental to her health. We can't risk that either, but there are children that are benefiting from it. But our only option is to go to America. It is ridiculous.
The debate and the argument against medical marijuana is based on what I believe to be, and what they've discovered in America, very, very old research and a whole lot of stigma. I mean, marijuana has an atrocious social stigma attached to it. And for its social use, that's quite right in many ways. But what we're talking about here is not marijuana or cannabis as we know it. In fact, you almost want to call it a different name. But if you sit down with an open mind, and you do need an open mind to have a look at this debate honestly, you realise that the plant has a very particular makeup, that not all marijuana or cannabis plants are the stuff that people love to smoke and roll up and get you high, and that there does genuinely appear to be very, very good medicinal benefits out of some cannabis plants.
If you would have told me that I was going to grow medical marijuana for kids, I would have rolled around on the ground laughing so hard. So no, I mean, that whole side of it's just been a shock. But once people understand what it is, the controversy goes away.
This is worthwhile to fight for, and it might be an uphill battle, and your government is saying, no, no way. This is a worthwhile thing to fight for, 100%, and don't give up.
I'm a huge advocate for clinical trials. I mean, we have to investigate this. You just can't ignore it. It appears that it might work and help some desperately sick children. So why wouldn't we trial it? Why wouldn't we give it a go? What is to lose? We have to change a lot of opinion. We have to be very open-minded about this and forget all the stigma of marijuana. Let's look at the plant, let's look at cannabis, and let's see if medically it could be of great use in this country.